You know, AI really is something incredible. I mean, think about it, we've managed to teach machines, actual non-living things, how to learn. Not just calculate or follow commands, but actually learn, like how our own brains do. That's wild, right? It's like we've taken the impossible, and made it real. Teaching a chunk of metal and wires to recognize patterns, make decisions, even hold conversations. It honestly feels like something out of science fiction. But as amazing as it all sounds, there's still this quiet concern in the background. A little voice asking, wait, is all of this safe? People worry about things like privacy, security, and how much control these systems really have. And to be fair, some of the fears out there are overblown, even based on myths or misunderstandings. But not all of them. Because once machines can think and learn, the real question isn't just what they can do. It's how they're doing it. And who gets to decide what's right or wrong. That's where ethics comes in. Not to stop progress, but to guide it. To make sure that as we build smarter machines, we don't lose the human side of things. Imagine a world where machines know you better than you know yourself. Where decisions once made by humans, hiring, justice, healthcare, are outsourced to algorithms. A world where technology evolves faster than our ability to question it. That world is no longer fiction. It's now. Welcome back to AI Awaken, where we dive deep into the evolution of artificial intelligence and what it means for our future. In this episode, we confront one of the most urgent questions of our time. Can we build AI that is not only smart, but ethical? Segment 1, the double-edged sword of innovation. Artificial intelligence has transformed what we once thought impossible into everyday reality. AI assists surgeons in life-saving operations. It powers self-driving cars that navigate chaotic streets. It writes poetry, composes music, and mimics the human voice. But as with any powerful tool, the greater the capability, the greater the risk. Let's not forget. The same facial recognition used for unlocking your phone can be used to surveil entire populations. The same AI that boosts productivity can also automate mass job losses. And the same predictive algorithm that recommends entertainment can manipulate beliefs and influence elections. This isn't about stopping innovation, it's about steering it. And that starts with asking the right questions, now. Segment 2, when AI reflects our flaws, the bias problem. Contrary to popular belief, AI is not inherently objective. AI doesn't invent knowledge, it learns from us. From our data, our choices, our histories. And that's where the problem begins. Let's break it down. If the data used to train AI contains racial, gender, or socioeconomic bias, the system replicates that bias at scale. In 2018, Amazon scrapped an AI recruiting tool because it downgraded female candidates. Facial recognition has been shown to misidentify Black and Asian faces 10 to 100 times more than white faces. Predictive policing models often target marginalized communities simply because of biased crime data. These aren't just technical issues. They're moral failures with real-world consequences, people losing jobs, being denied housing, or unjustly policed. Bias in AI is not a glitch, it's a mirror. A mirror showing us what we've encoded into our systems, knowingly or not. Segment 3, privacy in the age of intelligent surveillance. Your devices know more about you than your closest friends. Where you've been. What you buy. What you search. Even what you whisper to your smart speaker at 2 a.m. This is the trade-off of convenience. To use AI-powered tools, we hand over our personal data, often without understanding the cost. But here's the unsettling part. Once your data is in the system, you lose control. It's stored on distant servers. Sold to advertisers. Fed into algorithms that predict, and manipulate, Your future actions. Ever notice how after one conversation, you start seeing eerily relevant ads? That's not magic. That's machine learning. And it's raising serious questions. Should companies be allowed to use your data without explicit consent? Who safeguards your privacy in an AI-driven world? Can you ever truly opt out? Without clear rules, privacy becomes a casualty of progress. Segment 4, AI in decision-making, who's responsible? AI systems are increasingly making decisions with life-changing consequences. A machine decides whether you qualify for a loan, whether you get bail, even what treatment you receive at a hospital. But what happens when AI gets it wrong? Who do you hold accountable? You can't take an algorithm to court. You can't argue with a neural network. And often, the humans behind the system can't fully explain how the AI reached its decision, a phenomenon known as the black box problem. In these moments, transparency isn't optional, it's essential. Because decisions made by AI must still be governed by human ethics, oversight, and the ability to challenge them. Otherwise, we risk creating systems with power but no conscience. Segment 5, The Path Forward, Building Ethical AI. So, where do we go from here? The answer isn't to fear AI. It's to shape it, with values and vigilance. Here's what ethical AI demands. 1. Diverse teams, more voices at the table mean less blind spots in the code. 2. Ethical frameworks, built into the development process, not added as an afterthought. 3. AI audits, regular assessments to detect and correct bias, errors, and harm. 4. Global regulations, to prevent tech companies from becoming digital empires without accountability. 5. Public education, because the power of AI must be understood by all, not just the few who build it. And perhaps most importantly, we must redefine what progress means, not just faster, smarter, or cheaper, but fairer, safer, and more humane. We are the architects of tomorrow. The future of AI isn't inevitable. It's a choice. We can either let it run unchecked, or we can guide it with intention. Let's not wait for machines to make moral decisions for us. Let's start making moral decisions about our machines. Because in the end, AI will not define us, we will define AI. If this episode sparked a thought, a question, or even concern, hit like, subscribe, and share it forward. Your voice matters in shaping the ethical future of AI. In the next episode of AI Awaken, we'll explore how AI is blurring the lines between human and machine creativity and what that means for artists, thinkers, and dreamers in the age of intelligent tools. Until then, stay curious, stay conscious, and keep awakening.